Yeah, you can see the screen, right?
No,
No.
ma'am, sir.
One
No,
second.
ma'am.
No, 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, now
Yes.
Yes.
see, while creating the material, no need to maintain anything here. Okay, just what we have to do is just you have to mention the industry sector. Like the day I told you, like from which industry we are going to procure the material. For example, pharmaceutical things, it is comes under the chemical industries, right? And for example, if you're going to procure the steel things, any manufacturing things, we have n number of the material types here. Okay, based on the requirement, like based on which material we are going to procure, we need to mention the material type here. Okay, like see here we can configure this material type also. I'll show you that one also. But the thing is, industry sector and material type. Just see, we can take any random thing now. I'll show you the configuration setting also. Okay. So for example, I'll take automotive. From automotive, 1 second. From automotive sector, we are going to procure the material. Okay. So mention any industry sector. Randomly, I will mention here. While practicing, you can mention any of the industry sector. Like suppose I'll take automotive now. You can use any chemical industries like that. Okay. This is the industry sector and the material type. Material type, for example, raw material I'm going to procure from the vendor. Okay, I'll mention it as an ROH. I'll show you that also. See, there are n number of the material type, and few of the standard material types and the few of the standard industry sectors are available. I'll give you the data. You can write it down later. Just see how to create the material now. Okay. See, I'll take raw material. I'll go to procure. Just mention raw material here. Okay. From automotive industry, I'm going to procure raw material type. Okay, and this material type, actually what will happen, no, it controls screen field settings and the number ranges. Okay, I'll give you the data that all. Actually, material type, what will happen, material type will play a major role. You can see the screen, right?
Yes, ma'am, sir.
Yeah, actually it controls number ranges. I'll show you. Just click on this one. Just for the showing purpose, I'll show. Wait. See, you can see this number, right? 3000001080.
Internal credit.
Yeah, you can see this, right?
Yes, ma'am, sir.
Yes.
This is the number range. Okay. For example, what will happen in a real time for RO, like for the raw material, it starts from the 33000. For example, uh, yeah.
Is this the item number?
Yeah, just I'll tell you one. See, for the raw material, it starts from the 3000. Okay, suppose I need the configuration here. For example, for the semi-finished products, I want the number should be start from the 5. Okay, I don't want the number should be start from the 4. That changes we can do it in a configuration settings. Okay, see. So it controls the number ranges. You can write it here, and it controls the screen field settings also. I'll show you that thing also. That also it controls number ranges. Number ranges you understood, right? And these number ranges, there are two things. One, internal number ranges, and the other one is external number ranges. Okay, external number ranges, we can do the configuration settings, like from which number we need the material type. For example, for ROH material, we need the number should be start from the 5. For example, for the finished product, the number should be started from the 7. I need that settings. So we can do that configuration settings. Okay, or else the internal number ranges also, the automatically the internal numbers will pop up. Okay, it can.
What is the use of the number ranges?
Sorry.
Use of the number ranges, is it helpful for further?
Yes, yes, I'll show you that also. what happens, no? See, material type, it plays a major role, okay? In material type only, it will control so many data. First, the thing is that it controls the number ranges, and the second one is it controls the screen field setting. For example, basic data, I'll show you in the screen only. 101. Yeah. See, you can see the screen, right? Basic data one, this and all. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it will control the screen field settings as well. And 1 second. You can see this one, right? Base unit of first thing is it controls the number ranges. For example, number ranges, the users is automatically this number will pop up. If you are not going to maintain, system will automatically take. Suppose if we wanted the changes, for example, for the raw material, I require the number start from the 7, or else for the finished product, the number should be start from the 3. That configuration you can do it in the configuration part. Okay, that is the first point. The second one is you can change the few of the fields, you can do it as unmandatory, or else you can leave it like that. For example, base unit of measure, I wanted it as a mandatory. I want that settings. I mean to say, in the few of the material fields like old material number, exit material number, any of these fields, if you wanted mandatory. For example, whenever you are going to create the material, if you are not going to maintain the base unit of measure, it won't get saved. The material is not going to save. So you have to do this base unit of measure is the mandatory. Okay, that settings also we can do by using the material type. I'll do the configuration part for that also. Just for today, we'll check how to create the materials and how to change and display one. Okay, this and all the number ranges and the screen field setting and all, I'll show you the configuration part. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, you
Yes,
already
ma'am.
mentioned the number range will pop up by the computer default only, but why we need to change as for our requirement?
See, there are two things, okay? External number ranges and the internal number ranges. This is based on the business requirements. Suppose if the business wants, like they don't need, they will be having specification. For example, raw material, the number should be start from the 3. And the finish should, like based on their business requirement, they wanted the settings should be like that only, okay? If that things is required, we have to do that the settings, or else it will take automatically. Understood, Srinivas?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And then these things also, just for the reference purpose, I'll show you how to do the configuration setting and all. This base unit of measure and the material group, what and all required things is there. Whatever the fields is mandatory. If the business permits like this and they want or old material number should be mandatory, you have to do that configuration settings in the system, or else no need to do the configuration settings. Okay, it's completely based on their requirement. We have to follow the path. First, it control number ranges. Then it control
Screen fits.
screen field setting. I mean to say, like the purchase view is mandatory for ROH and the sales view, or else the order view in specific purchasing value. So a few things should be mandatory for the business requirement. So that settings we have to do. It controls screen field settings. And there are some standard material types, okay? If it's available in the system, it's fine, or else you need to create the material type in the real time. Just write it down. Till now, you done?
Yes.
Okay. ROH. This is for raw material. Then HALD. This is for semi finished product part finished product. I'll just show you only the few things, okay? If you want, if the business required the few more material types, you have to do the configuration part. These are the some standard material types which are available in the system. Trading box. And then this is for service. This is enough. Raw material, semi-finished products, finished products, trading goods and service. Why means, see, based on the material which we are going to procure, see, few of the material we need for the manufacturing purpose, and few of the material we require for the sales purpose. That time we need to change the material type. For example, for the procurement purpose, we are buying the raw material from the vendor. That time we need to mention it as an ROH. Sometimes we'll need the finished products from the vendor just for the sales purpose. That time we need to mention the material type as the finished products. Based on the material, you need to change the material types. Okay, either it is semi-finished or the finished goods, or else trading goods or the raw materials. Anything you have to change according to the requirements. Understood?
Yes.
Done?
Yes.
Yeah, and few of the industry sectors also standard are there, and we can configure that thing also. We can configure the industry sectors also. Just note down the standard industry sector which is available. Okay, you can configure the industry sector as well. I'll show you that configuration part also. Once we are done with the creation part, we'll move on to the fields configurations. Okay, first one is mechanical. Second one is chemical. Third one is pharmatech. Fourth one is food. Fifth one is construction. I think this is sufficient. These are the standard industry sectors are available. If you wanted to configure the other industry sector, you can do it in the system. Done with this?
Yes.
Yes.
I think we can move on to we'll start with the configuration just today's part. Like we'll create the one material, okay? MM01. So no need to mention anything here. Industry sector, you can mention anything. Like suppose I'll take chemical industry. Randomly, you can choose it now. And the material type, I'll take ZRO. Done. Industry sector and material type, you need to mention it here. Just give the enter thing. You can you have to select the view section here. For example, suppose for the raw material things, what we have to do is we are going to buy from the outside vendor, right? For that thing, we need to select basic data 1, and then purchasing, and then accounting. Basic data will be maintained at the client level. So, and then purchasing. So already I told you this point. Purchasing, where we are going to maintain. Can anyone tell? Purchasing data, where we are going to maintain. Client level or the plant level or the storage level?
Plant level.
Yes. So purchasing, why we have to select the purchasing view here, Manish?
Material
Sorry?
is stored in plant.
Why we are selecting purchasing view here?
Because we have to mention the plant and the uh, plant material and everything.
Like, see, yes, correct. Like from we are purchasing the material, right? That's the reason we are mentioning the purchasing. Under this, we are going to store the material. Like under which plant we are going to store the material and all the requirement we need to mention it in the purchasing view tab. Okay, that's the reason we have to mention purchasing. For example, in the material type, if I click finish your products, okay, that time what I need to do is I need to select the other data as well. For example, sales organization data, everything will be available here. Okay, that time I need to select sales organization. Okay, and for example, other views will be available like MRP1, MRP2, MRP3, this and all in the upcoming classes, like different business process. Okay, MRP1, MRP2, and MRP3 will come into play like material requirement planning, where the integration with the PPT. That time we need to select these things. So as of now, only for the general purpose, only raw material we are going to procure from the vendor. For that reason, we don't need to tick all these things. The main mandatory things is we need to mention basic data, and then the purchasing, like all the plant data will be available under purchasing, and then accounting data. In the accounting data, like the price, everything we are going to maintain. So for the raw material, we need to tick these three things mandatory. Okay. See, and then suppose you can see this default settings right here.
Yes.
If you click this one, whenever you're going to create the raw material, the basic data one, purchasing data one, accounting one, it automatically will pop up. You don't need to select these things. Okay, if you make this default setting, I'll show you 1 second. For example, see, I've clicked the default setting, so automatically it came basic data one, purchasing, and accounting one. Okay, just give continue. You have to mention under which plant. So we'll create one material under our plant only. Okay, like we are HHCB. Under HHCB, we'll create one material, HHCB. Just click continue. You can see this screen, right? Basic data one. You have to mention the details here. For example, just give description anything. Like for example, I'll give test practice. No need to mention only test practice. Okay, you can mention as per your requirement, like the description. You can maintain anything. Okay. For example, base unit of mention. So you can see n number of the base unit of mention. I mean to say, like the material. For example, if you're going to procure any chemicals, you have to mention it as an liter. Or else, if you are going to steel or anything, you have to mention it as an kg. So n number of the units of measure is there. You have to select according to the business requirement. For example, I'll select. So I have chosen which industry sector, chemical industry sector, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I require any one powder, like the chemical powder. For that reason, I'll click gram, or else I can click anything like the liter. If I want any liquid, chemical liquid like thing, that also will be available, like the liter, kg. See, you can see it here, right? Liter. You can mention anything. Base unit of measure you need to mention, and the material group, like from which material group you are going to procure the material. For example, under plastic material, under cable or anything. See, material group also is mandatory. Okay, material group, the main work of the material group is like what it will do, it will belongs to like all the material groups which are belongs to like what category of components. Okay, like under which category this material will come into picture. For example, it may comes under the steel, or it may comes under the plastics, or else the classic PC time. The other any, if we are going to procure the materials on the cable things, the computer things, see, motherboards, casing, there are n number of the material group. Okay, like the what category of components, the material groups, mainly it belongs to which category of components. That's the reason we need to select. Okay, for example, I'll select any 1 second. What I can select. Mm, I'll give an hint here. Just randomly have taken one material group, okay? That's all. Suppose in the real time, if in the right in the tick mark, if they are mentioned, if any field are made mandatory, you need to fill that mandatory. Okay. In the business, in the real time, if any of these fields like the weight unit, gross unit, base unit of unit, if the business is made the configuration like the mandatory, you need to mention that field mandatorily while creating the material, or else this material will not going to save. Okay. So as of now, only base unit of measure and material group is sufficient. Understood till now?
Yes, ma'am.
Just enter. Which screen you can see now?
Purchasing.
Yeah.
Purchase.
In purchasing, no need to mention any data. Just see this screen. What and all the fields are available. Okay. Like the purchase group, order unit. Suppose in the real time, the business made purchase group as an mandatory. That time you need to mention purchase group mandatorily. Okay. Or else the material will not going to save. As of now, just see how to create the material with the basic details. Like base unit of measure are taken in the base, like in the first one, basic data, and the material group before only I mentioned. So no need to mention anything here. If you wanted to change the order unit, like you can mention, or else no need. Just give enter. You will get the accounting tab. Here, see, you can see the valuation class, right? This valuation class will play a major role. Actually, you have a one topic, that is the automatic account determination. Okay. This is very important. Automatic account determination, where you will create the valuation class and all. This is actually the very important section. Like all the general valuation class and all, what and all configuration you have to do. You will be learning in this session, automatic account determination. Okay, and in the interview also, this is the mandatory question. They will tell you. They will ask you like, can you explain about the automatic determination and what is the role of the valuation class and all. So you will be learning in the future class. This one. For as of today, just click any one randomly valuation class. You can see this, right? Manish?
Yes.
Yes.
And then the price control. If you click this one, you can see two price control. One is standard price and one is moving average price. Okay. For example, raw material we are going to procure from the vendor, right? Raw material every day the prices will be fluctuating, right? For that reason, you have to click V. Or else for the finished products, like the price won't be changed. So that's the reason you have to tick standard price. Okay. So as of now, I'll take moving average price as an V. See, and you have to mention the price also, like what price. For example, I'll mention 100 rupees. Okay. Or else if you click the standard price, sorry. Sneha, Manish, can you hear? Am I audible?
Yes, we can.
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah. See, in a price control, based on the moving average price and the standard price, you have to mention the price it here. Okay. For example, I'll give you the example for the raw material. Every day the prices are fluctuating. That's the reason you have to click the moving average price. No need to click only the moving average price for all the time. You can take the standard price as well. But in the real time, what will happen? Raw materials, the prices will be fluctuating. So you will be taking moving average price, and then you have to mention the price. I mean, how much the price is. If you click the yes, you have to mention the standard price. Okay. And one more thing, whatever you're going to mention the price control, right? Moving average price and the standard price. If you wanted to change the price, it is not possible once you're done with the creation part. That configuration part we have to do one more time. That things I'll tell you in the future class. Till now, you understood?
Yes.
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 give enter. Do you want to save your data for this material first? Just give yes. In the below side, you can see the number, right? Material 6001023.
Yes.
Just double click that one. Just copy this number for your reference as of now. Material. Okay. So we have created one material. Okay. We'll do one thing. We'll check the material. So what is the display mode? How to check?
0.
MM02.
0.
Oh.
I want to
3.
see material. Yes. MM03. Just mention the material name, number, whatever you can. Just give the enter. We have taken basic data one purchasing accounting, right? Just give click here. Under which plant?
HSC.
HH?
CB.
See, only we can see the material display mode. Okay. We can't change it here. Basic data, we have mentioned base unit of measure under liter, a material group randomly we have taken. Click. In the purchasing also, we have not maintained any data. Click. In the accounting one view, we have maintained price control as an moving average price, that is V. 100 we have maintained. Just we can display this one. That's all. Okay. Just enter. Suppose I wanted to change anything, something. So which T code I need to use now?
MM02.
MM02. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll change something here. Okay. Base unit of measure will change.
In kilo.
I'll take the gram, I'll take material group, keep it here like that only. Then in a purchasing, no need to change anything. So we'll change the valuation. In the accounting, we'll change the valuation class. Okay. We'll take any other valuation class. We'll change something here. Okay. I'll try this one. Okay. See. If you wanted to save the data, yes, I'll just give you the yes. Then again, the same. Can you see the changes? The number is changed or not?
Same number.
Same number. Just we have changed the process. So I wanted to check only the changes which have changed now. So which T code I'm going to use now? Only the changes I have to see.
104.
Sorry.
MM04.
MM? No, MM03, that is for the display.
04.
04.
See the only the changes, whatever I've changed.
04. 04. To
Yes,
change.
04. Okay.
Does not exist.
This is the material number.
Yes.
Just give enter. You can see this, right? Execute here.
Mhm.
Yes.
Just right click that one. You can see it here, right? See, with the timings also they will mention. By using MM01, we have created the material. By using MM02, we have done the few changes. Okay. So you will get the details like this. You will get the time and you will get the date. For example, I'll create the material today. Okay. Suppose Manish will change few of the settings tomorrow. So the timings will change and the date will change. Today's date, I'm going to create the material, and tomorrow Manish is going to change the few of the things. So MM02 and the date will change, and it will give the time also. At what time he changed the settings. Okay.
Yes.
So now we'll do one thing. We'll create one more material. Just tell me anything randomly. Manish, we'll create one more material.
Take the cement.
What?
Cement industry. Cement industries.
Chemical industry or what?
Cement. Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This is finished product.
Sorry.
Finished one. Finished
Okay.
cement. Finished product. Yes.
Enter. So what we need to select now?
Basic data one. Purchasing.
Okay.
And it was accounting.
Okay.
Yes, 3 we actually took already. And now, yeah.
Okay. Which plant?
HHCB.
For finished also only these three need to be selected.
That's why I told you. Wait. So I'll give test practice. Now?
Now in kilogram.
G, where I can see.
Yeah, it's here, kg.
Okay. Material group, randomly can choose. Anything.
No. So many. And this is again simply just find.
Sorry?
You can just find.
Select material group.
This is again the cement only, no? The material is.
And see the cement. Can anyone tell where I can find the cement?
No.
This comes under which group? Cements and all.
Construction and all.
Sorry?
It is might be in construction.
Your
Well,
yeah, automated door steels and everything is there.
and, there is the consolation.
Consultation. That construction is not there.
And,
Wait. If you're not finding anything, just
take
mention.
it, yeah.
Yeah, others. Enter. No need to change anything. Everything is there. If any purchasing group is mandatory. Like, wait. I'll not. See? You can see the changes here, right? Purchasing group. Before we have created for the raw material. Now we are going to create for the finished product. For the finished product, mandatorily we need to mention which purchasing group is going to procure the material. Okay. If you're not going to mention any purchasing group, this won't get saved. As of now, you can take any purchasing group mandatory. For the finished product, purchasing group is mandatory. Okay. Neha, you asked me the question right before.
Yeah, for the what is the semi-finished?
No, for the finish, like you can see the changes here, right?
Okay.
So click the accounting, the same thing. Valuation class, you can take anything random and take finished product only. See here also automatically valuation class it get changed. Before we have created material for the raw material. That time, if you guys can observe, you can see the raw material things. Now we are going to create the finished products. See, you can see the valuation class automatically it changes. Okay. See, finished products. We need to mention finished products. Like which price you are going to maintain, Manish? Standard or else moving average price?
No, it is like moving average. Second
Finish-
one.
Finished products, you're mentioning it as a moving average price.
Yes. First. Yeah.
I'll mention 20 rupees. That's all. Just give save.
Oh,
See.
that is too long.
Yeah. It's all the configuration we can do, but no need to learn all these things. No. MM01, okay. MM03 will see. If you wanted to see only the basic data, you can select it here, or else if you wanted to see all these three data, you can select three views. Accounting under HSCB. Okay. So you guys do one thing, just create 3, 4, 5 materials, five materials, and just see, make few changes and see the changes by using MM04, and whatever the material you have created, just see that it in the display mode. Okay.
Yes, okay.
This valuation class which I showed, this will be, you will be learning in the automatic account determination chapter. It will take 2 days for the completion of this particular session. Don't get confused right now, okay? What is valuation class and all? It will control actually the accounts, what and all the price and all, you are going to maintain it in the accounting view, right? For, I mean to say, for a particular material, what is the price, like from which account you are going to procure the material, and all these things you will be learning in the automatic account determination chapter. Okay. Just as of now, just you observe like the how to create the material and the few of the configuration I'll show you. Like for example, how to configure the material type and how to configure the industry sector and the material groups and all. I'll show you in the configuration part. We can do MM01. We can configure the industry sector and we can configure the material type. So I'll show you the configuration part, that things. Okay, don't get confused. For today only, just create the material, just make some changes, and whatever the changes you have done, just see the changes by using MM04 and the display mode. You have to learn these 3, 4 things today. Okay.
Okay.
So if you have any doubt, you can ask. We can define the material group also. I'll show you that configuration setting. Okay. How to define the new material type, how to define the new material groups, and few of the field selections, how to give it as mandatory and all. I'll show you. Okay. And one more thing, under the material type, just write it down. Did I mention or not here? I'll tell you a few points. Just note it down. Okay. You guys can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
ma'am.
in that section only. It controls number ranges, it controls screen field settings. 1 second. You have written like under the basic data and all, which under which level we are going to maintain.
No.
No.
Actually, wait. Yeah, you have maintained this data, right? You're right. Thursday only I told you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, material type. First one is it controls number ranges. Internal. Okay, it controls number ranges. It controls screen field settings. I mean the field selection. The third point is internal or external purchase order. Shit. Internal or external purchase order allowed or not. This point you're going to learn in the purchase order topic. There are two things: internal and purchase order. Internal and external purchase order is there. So material type will control this also, internal or external purchase. These are the few significance of material type. In the interview, they may ask what are the significance of material types. Okay, that time you have to answer. It controls number ranges, it controls screen field settings, and internal or external purchase order allowed or not. One, that is the one thing. And then it controls the price control also, like price control in the sense the standard and the average moving average price we have learned, right? That thing, price control. And then valuation class, I mean like a particular valuation class will get triggered. This we have learned. Control screen field setting and the number ranges configuration part I'll show you. This purchase order, that is internal or external purchase order allowed or not, this you will be learning in the purchase order topic. Valuation class you will be learning in the automatic account determination topic. Okay, these are the few significance of material type. Done?
Yes.
Yeah, these are the significance of material types. Any doubt till now?
No.
Okay, so you know how to create the material and how to see the changes and display mode, the T codes, and few of the configuration settings you have learned, right? Tomorrow we are going to configure industry sector, the material types, and few of the field selection which I told. Like in the screen I have showed you, right, Manish? Like in the purchasing view, like order unit measure, or else the price, like the purchase group. Few of the things we can made it as the mandatory based on the business requirement. I'll show you that setting also. And then how to define the material groups. The 4-5 settings are there which you need to learn. That's configuration part things we'll learn tomorrow.
And also number ranges, also.
Yeah, and also number ranges. Number ranges also I'll show you. Any doubts apart from this? If you're facing any issues after the session, just let me know. We can connect. Okay, Manish, I'll connect. I think after 11:30. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and Friday, Rakshit has given some assignment, right? Like the
Yes.
important questions for the interview, like in the enterprise structure.
Yes, Mansa.
Yeah, you guys are prepared that one? Anyone? Manish?
Yes.
Yeah. I think how many questions Rakshita has given?
For each questions.
5, 5. Okay.
Yes.
Have you done that one?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Can anyone explain what is SAP MM?
Like SAP MM is like material management.
Hmm.
It helps like procuring inventory and purchasing activities.
Okay.
It helps to manage the entire supply chain.
Okay. What is enterprise structure in SAP?
Like enterprise structure or organized structure.
Hmm. Manish?
Like once the enterprise structure of a company is mapped to the SAP application
Hmm.
using organizational units.
Hmm.
Organizational units are represented the enterprise structure in terms of legal or business related purpose. Like the enterprise structure will start with company or client,
Hmm.
company codes.
Hmm.
Under company code, there are plants, multiple plants. Under plants, will have storage locations.
Hmm.
Under storage location, you have separate each plant having a purchase organization, like plant specific and cross company code and like that. And
Hmm.
also different like purchase group. It is an
Okay.
independent unit where not linked with any of the organization.
Purchase organization where we are assigning under the company code or under the client or under the plant or under the storage location.
Purchase organization will assign to company code and company plant both.
Okay. What about the purchase group? Why it is important and why it is not sent to any of the above organizational structure? What is the
Like like it is an independent group. It
hmm?
is not linked with any of the organization structure.
Hmm?
Like it is used for like tracking the order, monitoring the daily day by day activities.
Okay. Manish,
Yes.
can I tell you procure to pay cycle? Just the flow chart. You don't need to explain all the things, just the flow chart.
Okay. Procure to pay cycle.
Hmm.
In procure to pay cycle, first like client or customer give this query about the any information about the product or material, then it has to give this PR,
Hmm.
and the manager has to approve this PR. Then again it will go for the RFQ, like this quotation,
Hmm.
and this quotation will be generated, and it is go with this vendor, and then after it will become what is like quotation, then negotiation part, like
Hmm.
the vendor and negotiation. Then after creating a PO,
Hmm.
then it will go to material to